Today on Your Morning.
It's 6 o'clock. We got a lot to tell you about this morning, but if you only have a minute to spare, well, here are the 3 things you need to know before heading out the door this morning. It is the busiest travel day of the summer, and it might be less crowded on the roadways this Independence Day. That's because record high gas prices are forcing many of you to either stay home or travel less. AAA expects about a 1% drop in travel this year compared to last year.
And the latest job numbers are in. Not good. Labor Department says 62,000 jobs were lost last month, bringing the unemployment rate to 5.5%. Construction, manufacturing, and retail took the brunt of those losses. Explosive! It is the 4th of July, and that means there'll be plenty of fireworks, both legal and illegal today. Experts warn, leave those fireworks to the professionals to avoid serious injury. All throughout Your Morning today, we're going to show you where you can go to watch professional fireworks in our region. Now, Justin.
Whoa! Fireworks might not be the only thing popping in the sky later on this afternoon. Thunderstorms in the forecast. Is it going to ruin your cookout? I've got the details coming up as Your Morning starts right now.
Live from the Lowe's Hotel and the Comcast Network, it's Your Morning. Now, here are your hosts, Greg Coy and Gwen Owens, in for Connie Cola.
And good morning, friends. I'm Greg Coy.
And I'm Gwen Owens. Good to be here with you. Happy 4th of July to everybody this Friday. You too?
Happy 4th of July to you as well. And you know what? Our meteorologist, Justin Locke, has your Independence Day forecast, your beach forecast, your cookout forecast, all of the above.
Yeah.
Exactly. Good morning to you, buddy.
Woo! The heat is on. Hey, good morning, you too. You guys look dashing, I should say, this morning. And a happy Independence Day to you as well. We're going to call it the natural fireworks in the sky this afternoon. Remember yesterday's cold front, now it's stalling out, hitting the brakes out across the Northeast. Lucky us. I know it's going to be sticking with us through the weekend. Nice and dry out across the northern sections of our viewing area. On the southern edge of this front, though, hot and humid, and the combination of the both is going to be thunderstorms. And we're going to see a few of them start to pop as we head into the afternoon. So your 4th of July forecast is not going to be a complete washout in some locations, but Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and Boston all looking at a possibility of some thunderstorms. It'll be kind of on the muggy side as well in D.C. and Philadelphia with highs in the middle and upper 80s. Less chances of thunderstorms in Boston, 77 degrees there. And if you're up in the mountains, up around Burlington, Vermont, beautiful day. Temperatures in the upper 70s and a pretty picture-perfect day. Now, we'll talk about the upcoming weekend and whether or not you'll have to cancel all those plans for the cookouts. Hopefully not, but I've got you covered coming up in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Guys?
hopefully not. We're going to keep those fingers crossed.
That's right. And legs crossed and arms crossed and toes and all that.
And look at all the colors here. Here, over to you guys, absolutely gorgeous. Red, white, and blue.
Yep.
Proud
Exactly.
to be.
All right. Thanks so much, man.
You got it.
Hey, independence, the right to be free, today marks another anniversary besides the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Coming up, Your Morning's Jill Horner heads to Gettysburg to tell us all about an important battle that happened on this date 145 years ago.
And just ahead, just because it is a holiday doesn't mean that we cannot find some celeb dirt. Yes, Patty Scoop Jackson joins us to dish the dirt. 2 minutes after hour, everybody. The pain at the pump just continues this Independence Day. Let's put things in perspective. This time last year, the national average for a gallon of gas was $2.95. Seems like the good old days. This year, prices are hovering around $4.10. That's a $1.15 spike. Let's check out the prices in our region. In Boston, for example, it costs $4.08 for a gallon of regular. In Philadelphia, the prices there are $4.12. But that, look at the chart there, is nothing compared to the prices down in Washington, D.C. Gas there costs an astounding $4.24 a gallon, nearly $4.25. And that's mean, of course. And the skies, they aren't so friendly either this summer. Airlines are dealing with soaring fuel prices, and they're passing that cost along to you, yes, the consumer. United Airlines, along with other carriers, are now charging fees to check your bags, and then they're also taking away the complimentary sodas and pretzels. And on top of that, they're also increasing the fares. If you're planning on flying this weekend, here are the numbers to some of the busiest hubs in our region. Experts say always call ahead to check your flight status, Gwen, because you don't want to be waiting in the airport or be delayed.
Yeah, good advice there. Hey, for the first time in a decade, the number of Americans traveling during the 4th of July holiday is expected to decrease. Experts say that's a direct result of high gas prices. They're forcing more people to stay home. Joining us this 4th of July is Ella Volek from AAA Mid-Atlantic. Good to have you. Happy holiday to you.
To you as well, Gwen.
Listen, AAA says 40.4 million Americans will travel 50 miles or more over this holiday weekend. How much of a decrease is that from last year?
That's about a 1.33% down from last year, and it's definitely impacted by high gas prices and just the economy in general.
Yeah, that's the biggest culprit. Well, actually, the biggest two culprits. Tough economic times for sure. This now is the second holiday weekend in a row that travel's been down, right? Memorial Day, it was down, wasn't it?
Exactly. Just like with Memorial Day, we're seeing a decrease in the number of people who are willing to travel 50 miles or more from home during the holiday. And that's because household budgets are being stretched by high gas prices, high food costs, economic worries in general. So people are staying closer to home and making adjustments in how far they go, what they spend, which hotels they stay at, or whether they just do day trips.
Yeah, finding higher prices in airline prices, too, we might want to mention. Let's break down the numbers, though. How many people are expected to travel by car versus by plane?
We're seeing about a 34.2 million by car, that's down 1.2%, and 4.5 million by plane, that's down 2.3%, and the remaining are planning to go by train or bus or any other mode of transportation.
Gas prices aren't only impacting holiday travel. They're really changing our driving habits, too. A lot of people, you know, won't go out to do errands unless they're on the way home and passing those kinds of things. But talk about something that I'm hearing is a dangerous new driving term called hypermiling. What is that?
Hypermiling is a practice that's not dangerous itself. It's actually a practice that maximizes the fuel efficiency out of your vehicle. There are some practices within hypermiling that are dangerous, such as following a big rig, turning off the engine or going to neutral on a highway, or going significantly below the speed limit on a highway that puts you at a risk for a crash.
And that's because people think they're going to get more fuel efficiency, correct?
Exactly. They attach devices that capture the fuel mileage that they're getting, and they say they double or sometimes triple the EPA predicted mileage on their vehicles.
Wow. Okay, so what are some safe practices, if you can, very quickly, that will help us save money on gas?
Sure. Get rid of any unnecessary weight in your car or on top of your car, any luggage racks, those golf clubs you aren't using every day. Make sure your tires are properly inflated, and follow the manufacturer's maintenance schedule on your car. That's a really important factor for increasing your gas mileage.
Of course, driving within the speed limit would help too, and we understand that if we keep pace with the green lights and kind of keep our speed so that we hit them every single time, that will help as well.
Exactly. You want to coast. You don't want to have jerky starts or sudden stops, because that will impact your fuel mileage.
Good information, Ella Volek, as always, from AAA Mid-Atlantic. Thanks so much for spending time on your holiday with us.
Always.
Time now for a look at your money.
Seven minutes past the hour now. It's time for your money. Wall Street may be closed this morning, but the bad news still continues for the economy. The Labor Department says employers cut payrolls by 62,000 last month, as most are cautious about a slowing economy. Despite the losses, the unemployment rate remains steady at 5.5%. Most job losses are in construction, manufacturing, and retail. Despite the rising food costs, the long holiday weekend, guess what, is big business for grocery stores and food suppliers. The Nielsen Company says Americans will buy more than $215 million worth of hot dogs, $117 million of ground beef. And get this, Gwen, more than $1 billion in soda. By the way, the company says more people will eat hot dogs today than any other day of the year. So enjoy a little bit with sauerkraut and relish.
Remember, we just found out that there's a cup of sugar in some sodas. My goodness. All right, if there's a silver lining to the current housing crash, it is charities. More and more charities, such as Habitat for Humanity, buy foreclosed properties, then turn them over to low-income families who need a home. Experts say charities from California to Florida are purchasing foreclosed homes for half the price a vacant lot would cost them. Habitat officials say they're transforming the nightmares of some into an American dream with a happy ending for others.